Welcome back to the vlog. This is actually episode 100. Today I am at the Mount Mitchell Craft Fair. It's the 62nd year in a row for this. There's usually about 150 vendors or so. And there's been a lot of rain today, so we've kind of had lower turnout than usual, but still fun.
Yeah, once you broke it in, it'd be a lot smoother, or you can go full anchor, right? Full tube cheese. Yeah, you just need to shot a lot. Yeah, you can definitely see why she was wobbling and really big.
You may have watched the video where I have a mallet, a chiseling mallet, from the Greenacre Homestead. Well, they have a booth here at the fair where they are displaying some of their woodworking items and their soap creation. Hey guys.
Hi.
So if you have a chance, check them out. GreenacreHomestead.com. Nice. We are in the mall having to do makeup stuff with the girls.
Hey guys.
We have Uncle Brad with us, Aunt Jessie, and Emma is loving life. Look at that face. I'll at least get some video out of this dollar.
There you go.
We just got back from the... Here you go. We had a fun time in Asheville yesterday. Didn't really buy anything, but just had a good time with the family. Met up, of course, with Uncle Brad and Jesse, and just, anyway, just had a good time. Emma has reached that magical age where she doesn't want to nap anymore, but then wants to go to bed at 4 or 5 o'clock. So I tried to vlog a little bit more yesterday evening, and she was not having it. So we got her in bed and we went to bed. But this morning I have a few things that I'm doing. Emma's gonna hang out with my mom for a little while, her Mimi, and I'm gonna go to the gym for a moment, and then I'm gonna go pick up some lumber for an upcoming project that I will finish as soon as I get the workbench done. So that should be fun. But so I'm gonna bring you along for some of that. A couple videos ago I mentioned that I was having a tough time making the cut on my new workbench, and so I have purchased a saw that will hopefully take care of that issue. A Japanese saw. So you may have seen these from other woodworkers, but we'll give this a try, and I think it's going to do quite well. It's got a fine tooth on one side and a larger tooth on the other, so we'll see how well this works. Should do the trick. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it is raining pretty serious out today. A guy just helped me get the materials on top of the car. I might wait a minute before I start strapping this stuff down. I'll also have to wait for that to dry out before I can use it. I just picked up Emma from my mom's house, finished all of my errands, and had a really good workout at the gym. So it's time to test out this Japanese saw. Never used it before, and very interested to see how well it works here. So I have set up a 2x6 to test this out with before I jump into a full-blown project like the workbench behind me. So let me focus you here on the board, and we will give this a test and see how well it cuts. This saw is quite thin, but seems to be made of quality. It's got the really fine tooth here on this side, and then the larger tooth there. So let's try the larger tooth now, and then flip it over to the fine tooth and see what happens. First, I want to make sure we can keep this on a straight line. So let me mark this and see that we keep it straight here. Let's try the fine tooth first. Okay, much easier to get it started with the fine tooth. Nice. It looks like it does have a little bit of a curve off this way, so I'll have to be careful with that later on, but it is keeping the line straight there. I like it. It's pretty cool. Of everybody here. We're back at my parents' house again. My aunt and uncle are in town and having a good time, but my mom and dad are down here with all the kids playing.
Right. Oh. Very good. Whoa. The shadow.
It's good to see my aunts and uncles. They are visiting for a week, which is kind of fun. Well, Ashley is over at my sister's house babysitting the kids, and so I'm stuck with this one over here. She's watching some Peppa Pig, which we watch pretty much every day around here. So there have been some interesting family events that have occurred, and you will learn about those at some point this week. I'm not going to talk about them, but you're bound to just pick up on what's happening. But in the meantime, this video for today's vlog has been kind of scattered, and my apologies for that, but what can you say? Actually, it's actually over like 5 days. So whenever I was at the craft fair, I decided to buy this from the Greenacre Homestead. It's one of their wood turnings, which was really cool. And he threw in some of their wood wax. I'm gonna be trying that out, and it's food safe. And their boy drew this picture of me while I was there. So I think it had a very close resemblance. Well, I mentioned in the past couple of vlogs that I was cleaning out the back room because we have plans on moving Emma back here sometime in the next couple of months. So, stuff on a sun chip. So this is what it looks like currently. Got it pretty well cleaned out. So I don't know if you have seen them or not, but there are toddler beds that are shaped like a house or a cabin, and Ashley wants one of those. So I just purchased the materials, and I'm gonna build it. I guess we'll put it back there in that corner. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, we had bunk beds, my brother and I, and we would always put blankets over to make a tent inside. It was the coolest thing. So I think when Emma has this bed, we're gonna put like something over it to make it kind of like a house. But anyway, that should be fun. I just want to show you that I have made some progress in this room. Now I got to go through that closet and really do some work in there because it's kind of a disaster, but that's where I'm at right now. I think I mentioned this, but my product that I'm going to be selling for my new business, the sample has arrived and it looks excellent. So hopefully you'll be getting to see that product here very soon. About a week and a half ago, I showed you the Lanshan 2 backpacking tent that I purchased, and there are 3 pullouts that need to have a little dab of sill net on them. I'm here in the bathroom because this is about the only place I can do this without Emma getting in here and destroying it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on here so it will be prepared for my next adventure out. This is what I'm talking about. There's a pull-out with a taped seal behind it, but the problem is they've sewn through that right here, and so I've just taken some silicone and put on there to just make sure it's not going to leak. Because of the family issues that I mentioned earlier, this week's content may be a little bit lacking. Hello, Miss Emma. Do you have a pillow we'll travel? That's a soft pillow, isn't it? So I really think that there's going to be a lack of videos this week. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here, and thank you for being patient with my lack of content. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye.